September 2023, we had an FOMC meeting and interest rates remain unchanged. What does this actually mean and how screwed are we in America? Well, if you're brand new to the O Show, welcome back. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, set alerts. So, FOMC meeting, they discussed what they're going to do with interest rates. And since March of 2022, we have consecutively seen these people, our public servants, paid by our taxpayer dollars, continue to raise interest rates rapidly, 0.25 basis points to 0.75. And the reason why they want to do this is because they know your finances better than you. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. The reason why I personally think that they did not raise interest rates at the meeting in September was because we are absolutely effed. Like, absolutely effed. It is unbearable to buy food, to buy gas, and the housing, forget it. Interest rates have gone from like 3.125% to like 8%. Nobody can afford to buy houses in the United States of America. But a lot of our problems we're going to start seeing when it comes to car loans, student loans, credit card debt, and then debt as a whole in the United States of America. I've got this really great thread from James Lavish that I'm going to go ahead and break it down to you that talked about the debt spiral in the United States of America. He is a reformed hedge fund manager and did some other interesting things. But this thread is really great and it breaks it down really, really well as to what actually is happening in America and why you should be concerned because we're 100% in a recession. When I wrote this a year ago, federal debt was $30.7 trillion, and the annual interest expense was $400 billion. Today, federal debt is over $33 trillion, and the annual interest expense is $970 billion and growing. This is why it's called a debt spiral. So first he talks about how the government works as a business, and yes, the government 100% is a business. 95% of U.S. government revenue comes from taxes. 95% of government revenue comes from taxes, from you. Every single time there is a government entity that does something or government funded, you're paying that. I'm paying it. Our taxpayer dollars pay it. So we should have a lot more say. And this is why I get so mad at what's happening with the SEC. That's neither here nor there. 5% is generated from estate taxes, customs, Fed earnings, and penalties. That's nothing. The government operates with a budget aiming for revenue to cover all expenses, including infrastructure, defense, entitlements, and debt interest. U.S. consistently operates in a deficit, spending more than it earns. I don't know about y'all, but in my household, we don't buy what we can't afford. If I don't have money in the bank or cash in my hand, I'm not buying it. Why? Because why would I do that? Why would I get in debt? U.S. government can, though, and they use your taxpayer dollars to do so. Now, what is a debt spiral? A debt spiral is when government with deficit issues more debt, similar to excess company debt. Countries have more leeway. Use metrics like debt to GDP, interest coverage ratio. Leads to more borrowing and higher interest rates. The cycle is rising debt rates and deficits. Lots of investor confidence escalates it. So basically what happened in the United States of America is operating on nothing, like thin air. We are in so much debt. I don't know what to tell you guys. Credit card debt is $1 trillion. Debt in America is $33 trillion, and it keeps increasing. Printing money is not going to fix it. And I also know that there was a study that was done that said to really fix the housing crisis in the United States of America, people's salaries would need to be increased 40%. There's a lot of other ways I think that we can fix it, like not like actually letting American citizens purchase homes instead of these large corporations, etc. But that's not my business. Moral of the story is we're absolutely effed. What can we do to stop it? Well, I guess just kind of look to our trading and investing journals and kind of analyze what's happening and make sure that you don't fall into that debt bracket because the way our government works is very, very false and it's bad. It's not the way it should be. I understand taking a little bit of debt, but at the same time, what we're doing with the debt spiral, it is going to be absolutely bad for our children because they're going to be the ones that have to pay it back. In addition to that, we're going to see AI force a CBDC to just kind of come into play with that UBI. That's what I anticipate happening. But happy to get this information out. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.